Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Edoggz Reviews. Today I will be reviewing the Target exclusive Legacy United Versus 4-pack. In this 4-pack you will receive 4 different characters. 3 of them are deluxe class and 1 of them is a Voyager. Starting from left to right, you're going to be receiving the Prime Universe Cliff Jumper, Beast Wars Universe Tarantulas, G1 Universe Squeeze Play, and last but not least, Cyberverse Universe Torn, which is the only Voyager in this box. So you're going to be getting the Tarantulas figure in the robot mode, and behind the, let's say the sleeve, you're going to receive an accessory pack and 1 page of instructions for all of the figures. So let's take a look at the box so we can get to the figure much quickly. This is what the box looks like from the front. This is what it looks like from the top. It says Transformers Legacy United there. You got the 4 different characters on that side. On the bottom, you have the UPC, you have the trademarks and all that good stuff. On the back of the box, you're going to get this picture right here with all 4 different characters in their alt modes. And that's about it. We're going to leave the box in the background. So we're going to bring back our feature figure. And there's a little bit of backstory going into this. But you're going to be getting 2 accessories. And one will be this archery bow. Let's get that in focus. Focus. The focus, yeah. So you're going to get this archery bow that he used to swing around with in the series. You can plug this in either hand. It does not matter which, but I'm just going to plug it into this one. And the other piece is his buzzsaw gun. Let's see if we can get that in the frame, in focus, and that's what you get. And now the colors are different from the original, which I'm about to get into, and some research had to be done to figure out where this figure comes from. So this piece right here is based on the 1996 prototype of Tarantulas. This is around Beast Wars, like maybe the beginning of Beast Wars, somewhere in the middle, somewhere like that. The figure's new head mode is based on the original Tarantulas mode non-mutant robot face, but in contrast to the rest of the figure, it is painted based on Beast Wars 10th anniversary Predacon Tarantulas, which was around 2006. Now that package deal came with a DVD episode titled Spider Game, plus it came with 1 leg to build Transmutate. And that's the piece of information I found. So this is just an alternate color. Actually, I should say their, pre-color of what they was going to be doing. So we're going to bring this up further up to the camera so you can get a close-up of that. This is what it looks like, right? The only thing that's different is the head sculpt is the original, and the rest of this is, the original color, which is orange. Orange and I don't know what type of green that is, but I'll figure it out later. This is what it looks like from the side. That's what it looks like from the back. And that's what it looks like from that side. And that's pretty much it. Now the transformation takes about 20 steps, and it's exactly like the legacy version. Here is your legacy version right there. This is the one that they ultimately went with, and it's more suitable than this one because it doesn't look like it to me, but this is the one I normally put up. Now, there's different versions, there's different options of these figures. We'll talk about that way down the line. But that's what these guys look like together. And you really, you know, it's really the same figures, just different colors. Right here from the side. Here it is from the back. Here it is from this side. And back to front. Now we do have his saw gun for tarantulas, if you will. Now, the one thing I don't like about the saw gun is it shouldn't be held this way. It should be held something like that way. I think the peg is on the wrong side. It should be inserted into the hand that way. But that's my little qualms about the figure. But yeah, we're gonna get this out of here. So we're gonna go into articulation. We're gonna take the weapon out as soon as I stop dropping it. And we're going to go straight into articulation here. So we're going to straighten the arm, and we can go all the way around on the shoulder, like so. We can bring it up to about that far on the shoulder right here. Elbow is right there. That's not really an elbow. That's more like a wrist type of deal kind of going on. But you have bicep swivel here. Right, so we're gonna bring it up on the leg like that. Bring it down on the knee, which is more than 90 degrees, but that's also for the transformation. We're gonna bring this arm up. We can bring out the leg like that to show you how much you're gonna be getting out of that. Now you can move the feet out of the way, and that's also for the transformation. And we have thigh swivel there. There's an ankle rocker at the foot, like so. Bring that all the way out. Going backwards on the leg, you're going to get stopped by his backpack, and you can bring this all the way up like that on the lower leg. Same thing on the opposite side of the arm. Let's see, you can spin it all the way around, like so. You bring the arm out like that. And again, it's the same thing with the elbow or wrist, depending on how you go about it. And it will move from side to side, like so. I think that's 360 degrees on that. You can actually turn this piece around in a circle. So you have that option right there. Now the head can turn this way, all the way around, and it's on a bowl joint because if it wasn't, it wouldn't move. It would just stay in one place. So you can get a little bit, a tiny bit of up on that. So here you have that. Now, quality-wise, I don't see a difference in the original. I mean, the one that we got. And that came out in what, 2022 or something like that? That's 2 years old. And we have this one. Let's get these weapons out. Right? Just to do a comparison. That's fine. And elbows is fine. Legs, it's not a problem. Yeah. I don't seem like there's any kind of looseness anywhere. Everything seems to be just fine with this figure. Now there is, I forgot to talk about it, there is a waist articulation here. It only goes that much that way and that much that way. You will need to move the backpack to actually swing it around in a circle, which is also for the transformation. We'll get back to that. But yeah, you can totally spin the head around on this one as well. Now the transformation, we're going to do the transformation for both of these guys. And we're going to start off with him, and we're just going to go back and forth on the transformation. So once you removed all the weapons, you want to start with the legs. Okay, so you want to bring this up like that, and you bring this up like this, right? I think this is the easiest way. I've seen it done. And you take this backpack, you want to unplug it from this port back here. And let me see if I can move this out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. You want to bring this down like that. Okay. Now that's going to free up this spider head here. You just want to simply grab onto that, bring this up on that armature, bring it over. Let's get this out of the way. Bring this over, and you want to just put it over his head like that. Right? So you bring this up like so. And what you want to do here is you want to spin the waist. And how you do that, you want to do it this way. You want to bring the arms up like this so they won't get in your way. And you want to spin around like so. Right? So gotta make sure the arms, make sure this is like this. There we go. You want to make sure there's enough clearance to get this all the way around like that. Right? Take this backpack and you want to plug it back here like that. Now the legs and the feet, they're a little complicated, but we're going to try to do our best. We're going to take the feet, we're going to bring this back here like that, and we want to fill in this cavity here with his feet. That doesn't go on that side, it goes on this side. Right. And what you want to do is you want to leave it in this position, and you want to peg these two together, the thigh and the lower leg together, and you want to pop this inside of here. Right, now it's supposed to fit over this peg that's in there. You just gotta work with it. And there you go. Now we're going to try to do that a much easier way. So we're going to take the lower leg, we're going to flip it backwards until it pegs onto this little piece of plastic right there. Like that. And as you can see, the foot is already inside, so you just got to push backwards. And then you bring down the thigh like that. That's the easy way of doing it. All right. You take his archery bow. You're going to see this little waffling here on the end of the weapon, and there's going to be a port right here that it plugs onto. You put that on there now, and you're going to have that look. So we're almost done. It's pretty much easy. So now we have to get the legs and the spider legs in position. So what we do here is we want to turn that way, right, until you see this pin facing you, and you want to make sure it's like that. And you want to bring it up on spider legs like this. Now you're going to have two sections. You have a section here, and then there's a port or a peg up here, and it plugs into this little gray piece. And you just gotta plug them two together. Okay, that seems like it does. And do the same thing on the other side. You want to bring the shoulder down like that, but you want to rotate the spider leg up on the bicep like so, and it should plug into this section right here where my thumb is, and there's another section up there where that port is. Sometimes you get a snap, sometimes you don't. Now you want to fix these claws up in the front. Just make them straight like that. And then what you do is you fix the legs. Right? Be careful with these legs. They do love to pop off sometimes for no reason. Like this one. See, this one wants to pop off. I kind of felt it was going to pop off. I'm just going to fix these. Now, for weapon storage, you want to take this right here, his saw weapon, his saw blaster, if you will, and there's a port here. And you just pop that in. And there you have your Tarantulas in his spider mode, right? Now, the one thing this one does a lot is the knees. This knee right here wants to give away a lot of the times, causing them to fall over. So it's giving me a hard time now because I want to do something. Here we go. Now you can position these legs any way you want. There's a way that it looks in the show by pointing them downwards like this. Again, be careful with these. Just turn them down, and you can kind of have that kind of a look going for them. All right. So we're going to transform this one real quick. It's real quick. It's very simple. Once you get one down, the other one is pretty much simple. And this one keeps popping off. Right. So we're going to start with the legs again. So we want to bring the legs up. Okay, we want to go back here, get this backpack. We're going to unplug it from that port, which is here. Bring this all the way down, reach in, grab the spider head, bring this over. It's going to be on this armature right there. Just going to bring it over like that. And you want to plug it in like that. Now you want to take this backpack, you want to bring it down like that. You want to turn this all the way around. Now you want to bring these arms up, so this way you avoid collision of these things like that. See how simple that was? Should have did that the first time. Take this piece, you want to plug it in there. Right, you want to deal with legs. You want to bring this up like that. Bring it down here. Right, so you want to do this. You want to get the foot in here first before you do anything else. Right, and then you want to bring it down on the thigh. Very easy. Same thing on the other side. Bring up the foot. Bring down the lower leg, right? To use that foot just sneak in here. Now sometimes it will ankle rock in the wrong position, so you gotta be mindful of that. Pop that in, bring that down. You take his archery bow here. You want to plug it into that port. Like so. Arms are next. Get these legs up. You want to rotate until you see that flat pin, which is here. That's the flat pin. That's the flat part of the of the pin. Excuse me. And you just want to get it to that position. You want to bend it at the elbow, and you want to rotate. See that piece pop out. Next, you want to put this piece in this area right here, and then there's another part up in front. Okay, that seems like it's in. Make sure the legs are in the right spots. Do the same thing on the other side. You want to turn this around until that flat pin pops up. Right now it's not in the right spot, so we got to keep turning it. Yep. And sometimes the arms like to pop off. That's normal. Right, we're going to turn it at the elbow. Right, so now this pin is visible. Right, so you want to bend it down like that. We'll fix that. Which one is it? Oh, it's the one in front. Pop that in. Now all you have to do is pop this assembly into the side right here, and there's one up in front. And again, there's a pop. It means you got it. Right, you want to fix the front. You want to turn these like that. You want to turn these like that. We're going to pop this back in here. Now, the saw blade gun does not fit in this Tarantulas for some odd reason. I think it's a little short on mine's, but it will not. It won't stay there. Right? If I do it this way, it stays. You know, but this peg right here might be too short. Now, if I swap it with this one. Let's see what happens if I swap. All right, so that one is snug. We're gonna pop this one here just for the fun of it, just for shoots and giggles. Yeah, this one is loose. This port is loose. You know, so this one might be slightly better in that regard, slightly. That. But that's okay. I normally use this and put it in my accessory bag or something like that. Let me just, oh, his leg came off again. Just want to fix the legs. And there you have two tarantulas in different colors. We have that view. Let's see if we can bring it on. We have the side view here. We have this angle here. We have that angle there. And we have the top. Let's show you the top. Show the top of the difference there. And the bottom difference. And that's pretty much it. So we're gonna go back into the robot mode. And we're gonna bring in his colleagues from the Predacons. So what we're gonna do here is we're going to take this saw blade weapon off. And we want to take this archery bow from the back. You want to get the legs first, right? So bring that out. Bring the lower leg out. Bring on the foot. Same thing on this side. Bring the lower leg out. Like so. And bring down this foot. You undo the side pieces, this one already done it for me. And you want to bring in the other side. You want to unhook that too, like that. You want to bring out the shoulders like this. Bring out the shoulder like that. You want to use the arms here to put it in that angle. Same thing with that side. It doesn't matter which side. Bring it on that side, right? We unplug this, right? And you want to swivel at the top, just like that. Now this swivel is a tad looser than the purple one. It's a tad looser. I'll say that. Now you take this piece right here. It doesn't clip into anything. Just bring this up on its armature. Bring this back. Let's see if we can just move these arms out of the way. Right? Right, and it's going to go inside of the backpack. So you want to get it back here, push it down like that, put it inside. Take the backpack, you bring this up, and it's going to plug into this port. There you go. Bring down the leg, bring down the leg. We're almost done. Bring on the arms. Bring on the arms. Now we need to get the wrist out of the way. So you need to make sure that this piece right here is facing towards you, because that's his elbow. And then you have his hand there. Same thing on the other side. Just want to make sure that's facing towards you. And the spider legs, you can do whatever you want with these spider legs. Take his archery bow, put it back in his hands. Now, before I put it back in his hands, let me just backtrack one thing. Now, you can combine these things together, the saw gun and the archery bow, just by plugging these two things together, and you can put it in his arm. Now, if you do that, it's going to lock up the arm. You're not going to be able to do whatever poses you're thinking about in your head. So I normally have to separate it, and this one goes into a baggie. Now, there is a better saw blade gun. It's a third-party add-on accessory. I think those are way better. All right. So there you have one done. And we're going to do this real quick. We're just going to fly through it real quick. Right? So we're going to bring up the thigh, bring out the lower leg. Right? The foot is already in the position I want it in. Bring up the thigh, bring up the lower leg, lower leg. Right? We want to unplug this, right? And we want to unplug these spider legs, and we want to bring it out on the shoulder, like that. Unplug, bring it out on the shoulder, like that. You want to turn the shoulder like this way, turn the shoulder that way. From here, you want the backpack like this, and you want to simply just turn this around. Now this is slightly tighter, right? Now you go up here, we need to bring this out of the way, right? We want to take this piece right here, undo it, bring it down on the armature, bring this down, and you want to pack it up like that. Bring out these arms so you can bring up this backpack, and you want to plug it in like that. So simple. Bring down the legs, bring down the legs, bring down the arm, bring down the arm. Now, if you do it in a way, you're going to have the arms are actually going to be in the right spot, exactly where you want them. And again, you can do whatever you want with these. Now, the only thing that's missing are these little special effects parts. They do not go on either one of these figures where he's using his machine gun, if you will. His machine gun legs or something. We don't have that on this figure. So we can pop that on his hands. And there you go. You have two Tarantulas. And I'm going to give you two versions of this before we close the video. We're going to bring in deluxes. Let's bring in Scorponok here. Right. We're going to bring in Waspinator. Next is, he might fall on me. Pterosaur. And after him, we're going to put Blackarat. Right, so we're gonna zoom out just a little bit so you can see how that looks. Well, so you have this version in front of you, or the legacy version. Well, let's bring the other one guy back. Let's bring in United one more time. We're gonna get these guys out of here. Come here. We're going to bring in the bigger guys. Let's bring in Voyagers. We have Dinobot, Inferno, and we can definitely get Leader Class Megatron on the back. Oh my goodness. Oh, get back. All right. You don't want to stand up today? What's going on? All right, so we're going to bring it in Tarantulas. So you have that version right there. So it's up to you, or which one you like or prefer better. So the many different colors and variations of different characters. Let's start with Black Arachnia, right? She first popped up in one of the buzzworthy 4-packs. Or was it a 5-pack? I'm not exactly sure. And it had an alternate color. The only thing that was correct was the spider legs. So some people took the spider legs and they swapped them out for the black legs and to make it more screen accurate. And then you have this guy right here. There's at least 2 more versions of Pterosaur. You have the golden disc version, and I believe there's another version out there somewhere that doesn't look like this. But this is the Kingdom version, I believe. It's the Kingdom version. So you have your options. And with that said, you know, you have your choices. Now, if this video helped you in any way, by the way, this package deal is on sale. I'm not exactly sure how long it's going to be, but it was $67 the last time I checked. So if this video was helped you in any kind of way, please leave a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions or comments, put them down below. I do respond to them from time to time, and we'll move on to either Torn, and then after Torn, we're going to move into the 5-pack. So I want to thank you, ladies and gents, for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.